Booyah, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cantor.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the small forward position. Out of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read and react system is the absolute ideal style.
Covington against Tatum. Now here's Covington. He's tightly guarded. And the pass to House. Westbrook dishes to Covington. The kick out to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And it's the Celtics ball. Hayward finds Tatum. And here's Tice, defended by Covington. Covington with the steal. Now Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Tatum passes to Hayward. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Westbrook against Brown. Westbrook can't get it to go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future. We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Tice finds Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. Walker dishes to Brown. Pass to Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
First free throw is good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. The finish. And Westbrook throws it down.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
Westbrook against Walker. Here's Tatum. And he lays it straight in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season, because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum, has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Westbrook. He has 5.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hayward goes in. That evens the score.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. Passes it to House. Harden with it. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers. 6 to shoot. And here's Covington from the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Tatum kicks to Walker. Back to Tatum. Shoots. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Looking to get it going. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Russell Westbrook is an elite talent. He knows how to make tough shots. You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And doors with Westbrook, that competitive fire and edge he plays with can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin, and to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lets it go from 11, and the jumper falls for him. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Tries again, and it's blocked.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Outside Westbrook. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Inside, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at the Rockets. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now, here's Walker. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Covington with the steal. 5-on-3 break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Walker looking for an opening. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently.
Big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Bahamute comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Cantor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And with Westbrook and his elite athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary.
Here's Cantor. James Harden picking up that last basket. Cantor finds Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense forgiven for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Now here's Rivers. 11-point game his last outing. The drive by Green. And Jeff Green, now a journeyman veteran in the NBA. But you know what, Doris? He'll give you good production.
It doesn't matter, Kevin, where you seem to play this guy. Jeff Green finds a way to contribute. Listen, I know his three-point shooting can be hot and cold, but this guy is aware of when to look for it and when to move the basketball. Two qualities you love.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Ojale. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Cantor. Mbamute pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rivers against Smart. Rivers dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And good that time. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by McLemore. The shot's good from Cantor.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
McLemore, the pass to Mbamute. Outside, Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Smart misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. The fadeaway, and Cantor pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And he knocks down the first one. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
No good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 10. To the inside, Green. Oh, that's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
And the second free throw, good. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Jeff Green. Houston leading by 11. Pass to McLemore. 24 seconds left in the first. Green left side. Connects on the 17-footer. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
1 second left. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Word reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Smart. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Now, here's Mbah a Moute. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now, here's McLemore. Guarded by Smart. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
And the first one at the line is good. And McLemore drops them both. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Smart. And no good that time. Here is Mbah a Moute. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Green. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shot, high post. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Smart.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
Now McLemore. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Outside Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. From 12 feet out. Rockets with the rebound. And here is Green. 7 points in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Rivers has got the lead up to 13 now for Houston. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth best, the Rockets.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
The first one falls. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Walker the pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here is House. No points in the game yet for him. And Covington with the basket on the assist by House. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Tice finds Tatum. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. Shoots over Covington. That one wide left.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Outside, Walker. Dishes to Tatum. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Tucker. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 7.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Here's Westbrook. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Shoots a 3, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 18 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Celtics trail by 8. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Harden outside. Covington trying to break free. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead. And Walker kicks to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Back to Tice. Here's Ogilvy. Outside, Walker. And the 3 off target.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 10. And it's Walker penetrating. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Walker against Westbrook. And he makes that one. Westbrook's got 20.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Over in the corner, Brown. The 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now the pass to Tucker. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 2nd in scoring, 4th in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Tatum on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Outside, Walker. Stolen by Westbrook. Down low, here's House. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question. And
hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Celtics trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Boston. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Boston, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
Here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now, here's Westbrook. 20 points for him. And he slams it one-handed.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
So here's Westbrook. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 10. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. McLemore's checked in for Danuel House. Boston also with the sub. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Here's Cantor. 6 points for him. Hayward outside. Takes the 13-footer. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tucker dishes to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Cantor, the pass to Walker. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe. Sends that shot back. My goodness.
Celtics trail by 13. From 18 feet away. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Covington. Rebound, Boston. Has got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. And here's Tatum for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Houston the other way now. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Tucker. McLemore dishes to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Enes Kanter.
Well, over time, Russell Westbrook has worked on perfecting that up fake. He takes pride in getting the defenders off their feet.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
You know what I admire about Russell Westbrook? Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Austin Rivers in for James Harden.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
The first free throw is good. And Bahamute is checked in for the Rockets. And so Tatum nails them both. Rockets leading by 12. Rivers scanning the floor. There's the dish to Green. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Hayward with some nice D. Pass to Wanamaker. To the paint. And Kanter throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be. Enes Kanter, aggressive.
Passes it to McLemore. Now here's Rivers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Back to McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Boston.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Kanter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the best attributes of Enes Kanter is his physicality. This guy does a tremendous job getting himself to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Now Rivers. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hayward on the wing. Left side, Smart. Shoots over Carroll. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Houston came ready to play. Their biggest lead of the opening period during a very exciting run was all the way up to 13 points. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. In the second quarter, they didn't play quite as well and were outscored, but still were able to head to the locker room up by a solid 9 at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
The difference so far, no one can stay with Westbrook. He sees control of the pace, and we know how aggressive he can be once he gets on the roll.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Tatum nails them both. Houston leading by 7. And here's Westbrook. Here's House. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Here's Walker. And it's blocked. Covington with it. Outside Westbrook. House, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Harden. Down low. It's stolen by Tice. The pass to Walker. Now Tice. Pass to Walker. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 10.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaylen Brown. For Houston, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Harden hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Walker finds Tatum. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kemba Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Pass to House, out left to the wing. Passes to Westbrook. 5 on the clock and taken away by Brown. Covington against Walker. Left side Tatum. Brown feeling out a bit. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He dishes it to Westbrook from deep Harden, and he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
And Westbrook, here we go. Covington trying to break free. Tucker, and it's blocked. They get it back. The pass to Covington. And here's Harden. Dishes to Westbrook. Stolen by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. The 4th spot held down by Robert Covington.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Westbrook wide open. He fired. Russell hits the jumper in space. Westbrook's got 29 in the game.
Love Westbrook's ability to shoot it off the dribble. The stop, the rise, the fire. He makes it look easy.
Walker against Westbrook. They grab their own miss. And the turnover again by Boston.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Celtics trail by 9. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Walker. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Westbrook. Unable to get that one. Walker with some nice D. The dish to Tatum. A baseline J. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. Westbrook's got 31 points.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Tatum.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's good.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Westbrook against Walker. And again, it's Boston converting.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Westbrook surveying the D. Back to Harden. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 5. Over Tatum. Covington's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Hayward, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Houston Rockets.
Well, his body has grown, and Gordon Hayward has now become a physical force. He excels at getting to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward seems to get better and better every year this guy is in the NBA. And the thing maybe that's my favorite about him, he does whatever is requested to put the team in a position to win.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore comes in for Daniel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to McLemore. And the layup's good off the glass. McLemore's got his second bucket of the night.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Walker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Houston making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Cantor's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. And so here is Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden against Walker. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Baamute's checked in for James Harden. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Boston. Celtics on D. It's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's now 8 points for Ben McLemore.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Tatum finds Williams. That one's not going to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to McLemore. From the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc. McLemore's got 11 points.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wanamaker. A 3-ball. Here's Williams, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Rivers kicks to Green. Poke loose. Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. Moving it up. Cantor's shot is off. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Cantor does a great job boxing guys out. He uses that frame to get excellent position.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
That's good from Cantor. Now Rivers. To the inside. McLemore. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Trailing here by 8. The pass to Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 19 points for Jason Tatum. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Rivers dishes to Green. No good there. Great D that time from Tatum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 4-point Houston lead. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position. at some numbers for Tatum. The past month has been surreal. He's getting around 28 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. 5th best, the Rockets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So he gets them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Inside. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Enes Kanter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. There's 1:34 left to play in the third. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Rivers. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Wanamaker the pass to Cannon. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute. Mbah-a-Moute's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wanamaker the pass to Cannon. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
Smart against Rivers. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Westbrook comes in for Mbah-a-Moute.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Tries a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 36.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they're moving it up. McLemore, the pass to Westbrook. And there it is for him. Westbrook's got 38 points.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets on top, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And here's Brown outside. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. For 3, Westbrook. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Wanamaker. Brown outside. To the middle. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Westbrook connects in the foul line jumper. Westbrook's got 40 points.
Westbrook has made his money right here in the mid-range. The unbelievable lift on the jumper. Good luck checking it.
Pass to Wanamaker. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 4. Shoots over Covington and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Rockets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Tucker, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Celtics on D. A 2-point game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Passes it to Tice. Back to Smart. And the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to House. Pass to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Smart. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
That one is off. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tatum. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Hayward kicks to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Harden with it. It's blocked. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
But, Kevin, I just love how Gordon Hayward has become so crafty on the interior. He really just keeps the defense off balance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Westbrook up top, guarded by Walker. Another miss by Houston.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Tucker dishes to House. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smart against Covington. Smart passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. Lets it go from 14. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. Rockets trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Harden surveying the D. Shot to stop the run. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Smart passes to Hayward. And it's in there. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to House. Now here's Westbrook. Passes to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Harden. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here's Hayward. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
There's the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Walker's got 22.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing here by 8. And finished off by Westbrook.
If Westbrook senses even a sliver of space, he is going to attack the cup.
Walker against Westbrook. The feed now to Tatum. The baseline J. Offensive rebound. Walker. Westbrook with the nice D there. For Houston, they've gone only 6 of 14 to the field in the 4th. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hayward finds Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to House. Here's Tucker. Puts up a 3. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness.
Russell
50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brown kicks to Tatum. Shoots over Covington. Tatum's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Harden from deep. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Passes it to Covington. The 3 from Harden. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the 4th.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hayward finds Brown. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook passes to Covington. Over Tatum. Covington's shot is off. Boston leading by 5. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Hayward viciously exploiting the lane to the basket. A resounding message whenever the defense sleeps on him.
Brown against Harden. The pass to Westbrook. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 16 here in the second half.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Walker the pass to Tice. Now here's Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 31.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Harden.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Walker against Westbrook. From the stripe, and another basket for Boston.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Brown.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Tice passes to Tatum. Feeds it to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the way.
Timeout.
And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 10. There's 49 seconds left in the game. For our Jordan player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Tice.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Westbrook, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Look, Kevin, when Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Westbrook against Walker. Inside. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
Came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout, and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team the second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.